you are using your past, your pain, your experience to create the change, to be a part of the change you want to see in the world. Don't forget about your purpose. Hi, you guys. It's Brianna with BM Virtual Assist Consulting here, your legal marketing bestie. And today I am back with another video for my attorneys, and we are going to talk about building a brand with purpose. So if you've seen one of my earlier videos, it's called How to Win Over Your Ideal Client, and you do that by using your story. This video is going to be very closely related to that, and I felt like I had to touch on the story again because it's super important, especially if you are the attorney that has real pain, real purpose, a past, and experiences that have driven you to become an attorney, so you can see the change and create the change, be a part of the change that you want to see in the world. So if that is you, then this video is going to be for you. So if you haven't seen that video, How to Win Over Your Ideal Client, go check that out on my page. And without further ado, let's get started. So I want to use the example of let's say a criminal defense attorney. And let's say that when you were younger, you were a victim of injustice, and, it changed you as a person. There was a pain inside of you. There was trauma, there was damage from that experiences, and it didn't only affect you, but it affected your loved ones. And it had an effect on the way that you grew up, and it changed the trajectory of your life. And as you grew up, you witnessed more of the same kind of injustice with other people or other loved ones, and you saw it on the news, and you witnessed it with friends. And you decided that you wanted to be someone that could fight for people like you, for people like your friends or your family who have witnessed the same kind of injustices against them. And so you became a lawyer, a criminal defense attorney. Once you became an attorney, you forgot about your purpose. And not to say that you forgot your story, but you didn't use it to attract your ideal client. You started saying what every other defense attorney is saying, which is, I will fight for your rights. Okay, but your story is what is going to make you different. Your story is what you can't forget about, because your story is the one true thing that is going to help you feel truly fulfilled in your life and in your purpose and in the reason that you became an attorney in the first place, right? And so to just come out and start saying, I'm going to fight for your rights isn't enough, because you're not being specific. You're not really building any trust there. You're not building a brand that has purpose. But if you instead say, I fight against injustice because I've been a victim of injustice and I am tired too, that is saying something, that is speaking to someone. That is letting whoever, that is letting whoever know that's watching you that you've been there, you've done that, you have true experience, you know what it's like to be that person, and that you're the right person to handle their case. It's not just that you've been dealing with these kind of clients for 20, 30 years, and that's why I should trust you, but more so because you've been there, you've been in their shoes. You have that same story, and you are using your past, your pain, your experience to create the change, to be a part of the change you want to see in the world. Don't forget about your purpose. Don't forget about your why. Use that story to build a brand that has purpose. And so it's not going to be just enough to share your story, right? Building that brand is going to take time, of course, but it's also going to take a lot of effort. So building that brand looks like hanging out where those people hang out, being involved in groups that are activists against injustice, and being involved in your community and speaking about injustice and speaking about the law and connecting to people and connecting to families, and really just being involved in everything that embodies, the kind of people that you are trying to help. Really being there so that you can start building a real level of trust with the community. And so it's not like you're just saying this because you just want to attract these people, but you're actually showing up where they are and showing them that you care and showing them that you want to be a person that can create change for them should they fall into the same stuff that you had experience with, and what caused you to deal with that particular, injustice, and dealing with the law, and, dealing with the court system, and so on and so forth. Building that brand is going to take time, but if you are going to build a brand that has purpose, if you're going to build a brand that is creating the change, being a part of the change that you want to see in the world, you have to use your story. And here's another thing. Using your story is also going to create a space for yourself as well. And once you can create that space for yourself, you're not fighting for the same piece of the pie that everybody else is, because you've created your own lane. You're touching this kind of person, and so all of these kind of people are talking to you, they're coming to you, they're ready to work with you, and you have your own lane, you got your own pie, and so you're not fighting for clients. At this point, people who call your office, they already know what you're about, they know what you stand for. You've built some level of trust with them through your ads, through your messaging, through your website, through client testimonials that can attest to what you are saying, that can attest to this brand image that you are projecting. And when they call you, they already know that they want to work with you. So you're not working so hard to sell yourself anymore. Now you can really just focus on working with the clients and changing lives, right? We don't have to worry so much about the marketing because you've put in the work, and you've built that brand with purpose. So don't be afraid to use your story, because your story does matter. Your story gives potential clients a reason to care. So get in touch with that and use the power of your why to build and create a brand that has purpose, and a brand that is creating the change that you want to see in the world. So that is the end of today's video, you guys. I hope that was helpful. I hope that it was enlightening and that it encourages you to really use your story. And if you are struggling with, finding your space and struggling with how to connect and how to get in front of your ideal clients and how to use your story, I want you to click the link in my bio and schedule a call with me. And I am going to help you, open up your mind and really help you pull that story out and learn how to use it to connect with your clients, and learn how to use that in a way that is going to bring them to you already ready, rather than you having to always sell yourself, on the phone or doing your intake process. So again, if you want to learn how to use your story, click the link in my bio and schedule a call with me. Also, if you want to know more about the services that I offer, leave info in the comments below, and I will send you more information if you'd like. So like, share, comment. I love knowing your thoughts on my videos, and if you have any suggestions or there's something you'd like me to talk about, please feel free to DM me or comment, and I would be glad to do that for you. So Thank you for watching, you guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.